From facts about agents, marketing tricks by Riot Games to a secret battle royale map, in this video I'm gonna show you things about Valorant where you might not know about. This is actually a series I did a lot in the past, but nowadays it feels like everybody knows every single Easter egg in Valorant. Until today, my friends, because I found a lot of new things. Some things might be useless, but some things you can actually use in game to win more. Now sit back, relax, and let's start the video. If you type /CC while spectating a teammate, you will copy the crosshair that he's using at that moment. So if your aim is maybe off and you want to switch things up, steal that crosshair and make those headshots. And about crosshairs, if you want to change it, you can see a wall in the background over there. But did you know that this wall is actually a real wall in the game? It's over there on Haven. If you look closely, the cracks are on exactly the same spots. But this got me wondering, why did they choose this wall? It's so dark over here, look at the shading. And on most spots, Valorant is way brighter than this. So Rito Games, if you ever want another picture for the background, take this wall on Haven. It's nice, bright, just like most maps on Valorant. And fun fact, it's also the wall that I use for most thumbnails. What player has achieved the highest level in Valorant? I did some research and I found this guy, G-Trex. Apparently he achieved at least level 1434. That's a lot. And in fact, after looking his account up online, he's even a few levels higher at this moment. The amount of competitive games he played? More than 17,500. And since I'm a mad nerd, Valorant is out for almost 4 years, 4 times 365, divide this by that, and you get about 12 games each day since the release of Valorant. At least we know that this guy is probably not smurfing. Don't got any money for Radiant to buy Chroma skins? No worries, my friends, fly very high up into the sky, and look at that, your skins will turn black. Some skins actually look pretty dope this way. Rito Games, add these skins in game. Let's move on with the question for you. What agent has the most expensive abilities, and what agent has the least expensive abilities? I went over all the agents, put them on the list, and I'll give you a minute to think about the answer, but first, the replay system. The replay system is a Valorant update we all want for so long, because at this moment there's no way of looking back to your own games. And this makes it hard to find your weaknesses if you want to improve in Valorant, and of course if you make a beautiful play with nice one-tappies, it's gone forever after the game. But not if you're using the sponsor of this video, Outplayed. Outplayed is the ultimate video capturing app made for gamers. When you download the app, your Valorant games will be recorded automatically, so you never lose those clips where you make those beautiful one-tappies.
Message.
Instead of recording your full games, you could also just press Ctrl plus F3 and then you just record the last round you played. But if you decide to record your full games, you can see all the in-game events on the timeline when you open the app. When you died, got a kill, made a headshot, it's all there, my friends. Found a cool round that you want to share with your friends? Go to the built-in editor, edit the clip out, render it and share it on Discord or YouTube, for example. If this got you interested, feel free to download Outplayed with the link in the description. It's also completely free, so why not, my friends? And now let's find out what agent has the most expensive abilities and the least expensive abilities. Let's start at the bottom. We have Astra. With this agent you can only buy up to 4 stars, but the thing is, after each round you get 1 star at least for free. So if you want to play around your economy, Astra is the agent for you. 450 credits for 3 stars and you're set. The middle of this list is kinda boring. The abilities of most agents cost around 700 credits. Then at the top on the second place we have Sage. I honestly thought that Sage would be number 1, but her abilities cost 800 total. The number 1 spot is Chamber. And that's because each bullet of his gun is pretty expensive, 1000 credits total. Next thing, in most versions of Valorant you have the option to show blood and corpses. A nice indicator for when you hit your shots. But did you know that if you live in Australia, these options are not a thing? Apparently, if there are blood and corpses in the game will get an M from Major, which means that the younger players are not able to play the game. But this also brings up the question, wait, if there are no corpses on the ground, how can Sage find where her teammates are and revive them? Well, my friends, just look at the background. Instead of corpses, you see these sort of holograms on the ground. If you go to the Valorant website, click on media, you can find a lot of cool assets for Valorant. Think about wallpapers, pictures, even a Twitch setup. This is something I actually showed in a video over 2 years ago. But now the fun thing, if you click on videos, you find this message. Check back soon. I remember that message. This message was also there 2 years ago. So I guess 2 years is not soon enough. I will wait another 2 years, check it again. And maybe in 2026, they posted finally a video on here. It's time for some math again, because we all love math, right? Right? Here's the question, if you play in competitive game, what's the chance that you will play against exactly the same agents? I wanted to know this answer so bad, but my math is not good enough for that. So I asked some friends who are way smarter than me and this is the answer. P equals to 1 divided by 24C5. P stands for the chance, 24 for the amount of agents, and C5 for combination of 5, something I've never heard before. But the short answer, there's a 0.00235% chance that you'll be playing against a team with exactly the same agents as you. However, However, this does not include the pick rate of each agent. I tried to include that in the formula, but I failed hard. So if you know the concept of math and you know the answer, let me know in the comments down below. Also, this video is getting way too technical at this moment, so let's go back to some fun facts again. Let's go to Sunset. If you walk a little bit out the attacker spawn and look to the right, you can see a basketball course. And the cool thing, if you put Ghost on and fly a little bit forward, then you can walk around here freely. I know it's pretty useless information, but you could pretend you're playing basketball or something. Maybe cool if you're a content creator or something. And how did I miss that shot? That was in, right? Anyway, this is not the real reason why I'm on this map. If you watch some older videos of me, you know that I love exploring the outer edges of the Valorant maps. And Sunset has something that no other Valorant map has. You can walk basically anywhere outside of the map borders. Over here next to these buildings, next to the cars, under the bridge. There are a lot of spots where you can walk to and you don't need to use Ghost for this. For those who don't know, on other maps you will most likely fall straight through the ground. And this is actually way cooler than you think. It's cool for 3 reasons. First of all, you can do an insane hide and seek if you want to. Second reason, if you want some creative 1v1 battles, you can do that outside of the map borders. Or the third one, and this is my favorite, if you go with a full party into a custom game, drop a lot of guns around outside of the map borders, and then you can basically do an insane battle royale. I have no idea if it will be fun, but if someone organizes one, let me know and I will join. Also, Riot Games, if you are listening, you basically already have a battle royale map. Make a few adjustments and release it as an official game mode. I think that would be really fun. Let's move on with one more thing about Sunset. Do you see that over there? It looks like a big city. Let's take a quick look before we continue this video. Shouldn't be that hard. The only thing we have to do is walk over this extremely long bridge. Meanwhile, we can enjoy the scenery. The sun is setting on Sunset. And as we get closer, we notice that most buildings are not 3D. They are made of thin paper. We're almost at the edge now, and what will happen when we walk through these buildings? Will we A, fall off the map, B, the road will continue, or C, there's a secret city behind it? If you answered, the road will continue, you're right, and after that, we fall off the map. Thank you for the information, Mr. Lowlander. Let's move on with the big debate that's happening in the lore community of Valorant. I didn't know this was a thing until I made a video about it, and in that video I said that the abilities of Sage weren't ice, but something else, and we don't know what it is. But apparently we do know what it is, but not really. A lot of people think that the abilities of Sage are made of Radianite, and a lot of people think that the abilities of Sage are made of Jade. So of course I went looking for the answer. Where are the abilities of Sage made of? And the only thing I could find were a lot of discussions about this on Reddit, Twitter and in the comments, and I couldn't find a definite answer. What I think is that the abilities are made of Radianite, shaped to the form of a Jade, but I have no idea, so let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let's talk about skins now. I've noticed something in the Valorant skins, and that's that Riot Games really enjoyed releasing skins with fishes and water on it. Maybe it's just because I'm a fish and I pay attention to it, I don't know, but there are so many fish skins in the game nowadays. I mean, I don't complain, at least this logo got some friends now. Also, if you didn't already, subscribe, because this fish is trying to get more subs than Little Love, and with your help we can do that. Let me give you another fact about skins. You know the Champions bundle, right? 50% of the revenue made by the Champions skins goes directly to the teams that compete in a Champions tournament. I think most of us know this by now. Maybe you've also heard that last year in 2023, in total they raised $20 million for the participating teams. But here's the thing, I've never connected these dots, but during the Champions tournament there were only 16 teams competing and the total prize pool was $2.25 million. This means that the money earned by the skins almost increased the prize pool by 10x. That's just an insane amount of money. I'm not sure how the money got shared over the teams, if they all got the same amount, you know, but if you divide $20 million by 16, you get $1.25 million for each team. So if it got shared equally, the team that got last place earned more money from the skins than the first place got from the tournament. I think this is something beautiful because it's something that the community did. We are keeping the Valorant esports alive. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you learned something and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.